Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Dere Jibril. You might also know me as Enzyme. So I welcome you to this webinar, to the first million community webinar. And in this webinar, I'm going to be teaching you how you can build a business from scratch and scale up to ₦1 million even if you have no skills or experience. How to build a business from scratch even if you have no skills or experience and scale it up to ₦1 million. So when I hear sometimes when I say ₦1 million, people get scared. People might think it's such a huge number that you can't achieve. So there is something my mentor always tell me. This season or this period is the fastest and the easiest time to become a millionaire. It's the what fastest and easiest time to become a millionaire. So far you have access to the internet connection, you have your phone or you have your laptop, you can always make money, and making ₦1 million is easy. It's not something unachievable. So I'll dive into the webinar right now. So now note, before I proceed, this isn't for you if you don't like to work. If you don't like to work, this isn't for you. This is not something that you think, okay, I'm just about to make money quick without working. So this isn't for you if you don't like to work. Now, this isn't for you if you feel like everything should be fast and easy. You want everything fast, fast. Let me just quickly cash out and make money out of this thing and go away. No. If you are someone like that, then this isn't for you. Anything worth building takes time. So I don't want anything that's fast and easy. Let me just make money. No. And also, this isn't for you if you are looking for the next Ponzi scheme to jump on. This isn't a Ponzi scheme. This is a real business. I will teach you how you can build any business, any damn business from scratch and scale it up to ₦1 million. So this is no Ponzi scheme. If you are looking for a Ponzi scheme, you can go ahead and skip this video. And also, this isn't for you if you have a get rich quick mentality. Get rich quick. Okay, within 1 month I should have made many money, or I should have made lots of money without even working. This isn't for you. So by now, if you are still watching this video, I'm sure you're a serious minded person and you want to build a business and make lots of money doing it by putting in the work. So let's dive in. Now, before I get started, I'll be telling you a short story. I get emotional anytime I tell this short story. It's my story. So now, back in 2019, I was just a 100 level student. I'm a 100 level student in the University of Lagos. If you don't know, 100 level student back in 2019. Now I'm currently in 300 level because of strike. I should have been in 400 right now. So I'm a 300 level medical student in the University of Lagos, and I'm also an internet marketer. So now, back in 2019, back to my story. In 2019, after my 100 level, I did a whole lot of business. I did a whole lot of hustling that didn't give me much results I wanted. I was just moving from one business to another, from selling GNLD products. I'm sure you all know GNLD products. People that will be walking around convincing you to come and buy some sort of drugs or supplements. Man, I worked a whole lot during those periods, working from one house to the other, telling people to come and join GNLD or they should come and buy my products. Those times were very tough for me, all because I just wanted to make some peanuts. So from selling GNLD, I started teaching to selling past questions. So I was just trying to make money by myself, no connections, no rich uncle, no handouts. It was damn hard for me, so fucking hard, I won't lie. There were days I spent time trying to figure out how to sell past questions on WhatsApp. So just as I said, I was just an 100 level student and I was selling past questions. So I was trying to figure out how I could sell these past questions on WhatsApp. How will I sell these past questions? How will I sell it to people? And mind you, the past questions I was selling was for 100 level students. So I was thinking, how am I going to sell these past questions? How am I going to reach people? How am I going to let them buy? I used to be anxious every night, every single night, and I'll take the hours upon hours. I'll take hours upon hours thinking of how I could make my first sale. I'd get tired and fall asleep, just trying to think of how I could make a sale of these past questions. I couldn't even figure it out, and it was draining me and leaving me without energy for the next day because I didn't know the right thing to do. And mind you, this past question was just 3,000 naira then. for 2019. If you're a Unilag student watching this video, you should know Captain Jerry past questions. It was 3,000 naira in 2019, and I was just doing this business just to make 300 naira only from selling one past questions. And imagine how I was stressing myself just to sell past questions. So as at 2019, WhatsApp marketing was not common. That selling on WhatsApp wasn't common. It wasn't common at all. So it was hard for me. It's not something everyone was doing. I've been through the lowest of lows in WhatsApp marketing. I've been through the lowest. Like, I go days thinking of how I'm going to sell my products and all of that. Even with all this hustling, I was only able to make peanuts. As I told you, I was just only able to make 300 naira from one past question. So imagine me even be able to sell, if I was able to sell 30 past questions. 300 naira times 30 is 9,000 naira only. So I was just struggling just to make peanuts. Just peanuts, little money, chicken change. So about 6 months of struggling, yet I got little or no compensation for my time and efforts. Struggling, trying to make things work for me. And 6 months after, still, I just got little compensation. I couldn't even afford the things I wanted for myself. As a Unilag student, Unilag is a place of exposure. It's a place where students are exposed. I was being oppressed. I saw people with nice shoes, nice sneakers that I loved, the latest fashion, people wearing nice clothes, latest bags. I couldn't afford those little things. I was just earning, my monthly allowance was just 12,000 naira then every month. So like, I couldn't even, I was just trying to save little by little. So I couldn't just afford those things for myself. I failed and tried a whole lot of things that just blew up in my face. And I've been able to learn and hack things along the way. One thing I always thank God for was that I was relentless as hell. Even though things were not working, I wasn't giving up. I always wanted to learn and find how I could make things work. So I'm going to share this with you so that you don't also have to struggle. So in February 2020, I attended a seminar hosted by one of my mentors, Catalyst. So if you're a University of Lagos student, you should know Catalyst. I'm going to make reference to University of Lagos because that's the school I attend. I won't even lie. You can see the seminar, you can see the picture of the seminar hosted here. A 1 day practical. Look on the right hand side, you are going to see the flyer of the seminar. A 1 day practical workshop on personal development and dynamics of personal financial freedom. This seminar held on the 22nd of February and the fee was 10,000 naira. I won't even lie to you, 10,000 naira was a whole lot of money for me. Just to pay, just to learn about money. I was like, 10,000 naira. How am I going to get this money? 10,000 to pay for a seminar. It was crazy, but this was something I didn't want to miss because I've been through the lowest of lows. I've gone through a whole lot. And I just wanted to see how, just wanted to get things right. So I remember using my birthday. I'm a December born. December 19 was my birthday. So I remember getting some cash gifts from my birthday, even though I spent some. So the remaining money, about 5,000 naira from my birthday, since it was December and this seminar held on February, I had some little change, about 5,000 then. So I did some little jobs here and there and I got the remaining 5,000 naira. I completed it and I paid for this seminar. 10,000 naira, to me, that was a whole lot. I struggled and I paid. So now this was me in the webinar. Look at the right hand side. You can see me wearing blue. My face was so young and you can see I've gone through a whole lot. Look at how I was looking, so horrible then. We thank God for today. I look at these moments and I laugh that I've seen progress. You can also see me on the left hand side with my mentor Catalyst as he was giving me the certificate of attendance. So I got so much value from this event and it changed my perspective to doing business online. I learned a whole lot. I learned a whole lot because this was someone who has passed through whatever I was doing and has been able to get it right. So I was eager to learn from him. So I got a whole lot of value and it changed my perspective of doing business online. So that was 2020. Now, fast forward to 2021, February. Guess what happened? I'm sure you are going to be shocked. It's going to be mind blowing. February 2020, I was struggling, figuring how to make money, how to sell my product, and all of that. 2021, guess what happened? I made my first million 2021. You can see I made a tweet about it. You can see the date, 2nd of February 2021. Just made my first million naira as an undergraduate. Thanks to 2020 for opening my eyes. The best is still yet to come. Like, I was so excited when I made my first million. It was something like, damn, like, it was so emotional for someone who has struggled, for someone who had no rich uncles, no connections, and I've been able to work myself all the way to the top to making my first million. That was a massive achievement for me. So I posted it on my Twitter. If you are still doubting, you can go to my Twitter and check to confirm. My username is at JibrilDere1. So you can confirm it. That's my pinned tweet. You can see it. It's the tweet that has the most interaction. So that's why I pinned it. So I made my first million 2nd of February 2021. And fast forward then, you can see these are some screenshots of my bank account statement. So this is on the left hand side, you can see 1st of January 2021 to 31st of January 2021. Total credit, look down, the last number 1 million naira and 71,300. So, like, as I said, I made my first million during the month of January. So I posted it on Twitter on February. So I made lots of money even after making my first million. This is February. You can see February, I also made another million naira. You can see total credit 1.24 thousand, 1,242,500. That's another million. Imagine making your first million January, February, and making another million. This is March. You can see another million naira. Look at the bottom on the left hand side. Another million naira. April. Now in April, I didn't make so much money. You can see 445,700. Because in April, I think we were writing tests and in courses in school, and as a medical student, it's difficult for me, so I had to like suspend business for a while. So that was just 2021, not 2022, and I've been making millions since then. This is not something new. So I'll dive into the main thing now. Now, what changed? What changed for me? How did I go from broke, struggling, trying to figure out things, trying to figure out how to make this money and everything? How did I generate 1 million naira? How am I making 1 million naira monthly from someone who was struggling, someone who knew nothing? I'm going to tell you now. So I began to learn the secrets and hacks to selling on WhatsApp and social media in general. Not just WhatsApp, selling everywhere in general. Because every business sells, it doesn't matter what you are doing. So the secrets responsible for driving revenue, sales, profits, and commissions in any fucking business is sales. So I began to learn everything. The game changed completely when I discovered this one thing. I discovered this one thing that changed this everything for me. And in one moment, I'll be telling you about it. Let me break this whole concept for you so that you can understand better. Let me break this whole concept for you. So in online marketing, there are three things. Now, mind you, when I say online marketing here, it means any business you are doing, any business you do, every business use online medium to promote their business, whether you are selling broom, whether you're a barber, it doesn't matter whatever you do, whether you're a carpenter, you still post your stuff online. That's why I say online marketing. You are marketing whatever you do online. So everyone is indirectly an online marketer. So there are three things. Number one, the product or the service you are trying to render, the product. Number two, the tools needed to sell the product. Now, the tools here, your social media platform, is it Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram? Number three, you need the knowledge of how to sell the product and drive crazy sales. That's the most important. How to sell whatever you have so that you can make lots of money. Now, you might have the number one and two. If you don't know number three, how to sell, you are not going to make lots of money. So it's very important. And I'm going to teach you how you can do all that as I continue. So now let's talk about the product. Let's talk about the product. Let's talk about the product. A whole lot of people pick a product they love and start selling it. Just because you love jewelry doesn't mean you start selling jewelry. Hope you are with me. Just because you love jewelry doesn't mean, some people just wake up, I want to start business. Are you with me? Some people just wake up, I want to start business. They just want to start business without knowing. So for some people, they just start a business because they like that particular product. So if you like jewelry, doesn't mean you should start selling jewelry. Business doesn't work that way. Now, I'm not talking about just any business. I'm talking about a business that you can make ₦1 million from. So before starting any business, before picking a product or a service you can start rendering to people, you have to look at the market. The market your product serves is very important. That is what I said. Now, what do I mean by market? The market must be a hungry market. They are hungry for your product. Now, let's say for example, I'll use for example, as let's say you like books. So you say you want to start selling books and you are somebody that lives in a rural area. Maybe you live somewhere in the village and you say, okay, because you like books, you want to sell books. And the rural areas, who is ready to buy book? In your village, who is ready to buy book? It doesn't work that way. So because you like something, it doesn't mean you should sell to them. But if you look at the university environment, books are something they will definitely buy. So it's a hungry market. The university is a hungry market for a product like books. That's why I was selling books when I was in 100 level. I was selling past questions. So this should give you a guide on the kind of product you should sell. You should look at the market first before picking the product. So by creating irresistible offers, you will blow up your sales. Irresistible offers. Offers irresistible means you can't resist it. You definitely pay for. I'm going to talk more about irresistible offers later. Now, the tools you need, the tools. I talked about the tools as social media platforms. Social media platforms are good tools for making money online. Depending, doesn't matter the type of product you sell, you need social media to market your product. So yet a whole lot of persons don't know how to use social media platforms in the right way to make shitload of money. So talking with you now, I've made a whole lot of money selling on WhatsApp. The same WhatsApp we use in uploading status, watching cruise on status. Even though I also cruise on my status, I also make lots of money alongside. So you have to also know that you can use your social media platforms to make lots of money no matter whatever you have to sell. And it doesn't matter if you have not started business yet, I can still show you how as we go through the video. So the truth is, there are tricks and strategies to apply to get more responses from your WhatsApp stories, more buyers and more contact links, more reach on Instagram and more DMs and more sales. So there are strategies you can apply, whether it's WhatsApp, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Twitter or Facebook, that you can reach more people, let more people know about your products and services and let them pay for your product. So knowing this, knowing how to do this means you are going to make more money and more money in your bank account. So you should stick with me to know how you can drive crazy amount of money to your bank. Now, selling, which is the third part. So I talked about the product or the service. Number two, the tools, which is the social media platform. And number three, selling, which is the most important factor. So for beginners, 90% of vendors, service providers don't even know how to sell effectively. Whether you are selling a digital course, a service, clothes, shoes, or bags, you are in the business of selling. The money you make in your business is in the selling of the product or is in the selling of that service. So if you say, okay, I know how to bake cake, so because I know how to bake cake, I'm going to make lots of money. No, it doesn't work that way. You knowing how to bake cake doesn't mean you are going to make a whole lot of money. You knowing how to sell the cake very well is what determines what determines how much money you are going to make. So it doesn't matter, so far you are doing business, so far you are rendering any service, whether it's clothes, whether it's bag, whether it's broom, whether it's wig you have that you are selling. If you don't know how to sell very well, you can't make lots of money. So it's not by how good your product is. How good your product is plays a little part, but you should know how to sell it. So there's something I always tell you. It's not the person with the best product that makes the highest amount of money. It's not with the person with the best product, but it's the person that knows how to sell the most that's going to make the same amount of money. Now, you and I might be given the same shirt, a same particular type of shirt to go and sell to the market. The same particular type of shirt, and I'll make money more than you, not because of anything, but because I know how to sell very well. So no matter the type of business you are doing, you are in the business of selling. You are not in the business of your product. You're not saying I'm in the cake business or I'm in the shoe business. You're in the business of selling. So if you can't sell, selling is the only way that brings money into your bank account. So far as you are not selling, money is not entering your account. That's why you need to master how to sell. So selling is a high income generating activity responsible for the inflow in your bank account, and that is why you should focus on it. So no matter how much you are making in your business currently, that's if you have a business. If you haven't learned the art of selling, you are leaving a whole lot of money on the table. You are leaving a whole lot of money on the table. You have to learn how to sell. So if you can learn how to sell effectively, you are already ahead of 90% of your competitors. So if you're about on my WhatsApp now, I have about 20 vendors that are selling clothes, that are selling stuff. Now, there is definitely one person that is making more money than the rest of them, and it's because the person knows how to sell. So the person is 90% ahead of the customers, is or his competitors, not customers. So you have to learn how to sell. So if you know how to sell, you'll be able to craft persuasive messages that will make your customers crave for your products and be ready to what? Part ways with their cash in exchange for your products. If you learn how to sell, you are able to create irresistible offers, persuasive messages that will make your customers say, take my money, or they will beg you to take your money, to take their money just because they love your product. So you'll be able to get more customers if you know how to sell, and sales and profits than you can possibly handle. So that I'm going to teach you how you can get more customers more than you can handle. And if there is a situation where you can get more customers more than you can handle, it means you are already making shitload of money, more customers than you can handle. So now, what are you going to work with? What to work with? Now, the first one is lead generation. Lead generation. Now, lead means a prospective customer, somebody that could become a customer. So lead generation, getting your numbers right, getting your numbers right. So traffic, I say this, traffic is the lifeblood of any business. Is the lifeblood of any business. Traffic is the lifeblood of any business. Traffic means you need a whole lot of people to see your stuff. Traffic means a lot of people. If you know traffic in when it comes to vehicle movement, oh, there's traffic. Traffic means like no, the vehicles are not movement. There are a whole lot of people that are jam packed. So traffic is the lifeblood of every business. You need a whole lot of people to see whatever you have to offer. So you can't make shitload of money if you decide to sell only to your friends and family. Let's say, for example, I'm teaching you how to make ₦1 million now, and you just want to sell to your friends and family. Is it your family and friends that are going to make you 1 million? It's not possible. It's not possible. Though it's possible, but it's not the probability of letting that happen is very, 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 very low. Very, very low. So imagine you having a 5,000 naira product and you want to make ₦1 million. 5,000, if you want to make ₦1 million, it means you have to sell to 200 people. So now, 200 people, do you have 200 family and friends that are ready to buy from you? No, you don't have those family and friends. That's why you need more people. You need more people. That's why I'm talking about lead generation. You need more people. You need traffic. Traffic, as I said, traffic is the lifeblood of any business. So without traffic, the business is going to die. Without traffic means there is no people. And without people, it means nobody is buying your product. So 5K, you need 200 people to buy. So even if you have 200 family and friends, it's not everyone that is going to buy. It's not everyone that is going to buy. You have to make sure you have more people that are seeing your offers, that are coming to your WhatsApps, that are DMing you. Oh, what's this your product about? What's your service about? Oh, I know, okay, this is you do makeup. How do you do it? You need more people to inquire about your products. So there is something my billionaire mentor will always tell me now. You should know Grant Cardone if you are someone who is conversant with business. My billionaire mentor, Grant Cardone, he used to say this: strangers will make you rich. Strangers, I want you to say this with me if you are watching this video. Strangers will make you rich. Say it once more. Strangers will make you rich. So if you want to make lots of money, you have to be open to meeting new people. You have to be open to meeting new people because it's new people, it's strangers that are going to pay for your products. It's strangers that are going to give you money. So you have to let your offers get to many eyeballs as possible. You have to let a whole lot of people see. That's why you need more people apart from your family and friends. And that's why you have to talk to strangers. Again, strangers will make you rich. So now looking at the right hand side, you are going to see a triangle. I call it the pyramid. So buyer's pyramid. Let's say now, looking at the pyramid, they said at the top, 3% are buying now. So it means if you have about 100 people that are seeing your product, whether it's on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, 3% are buying now. That means 3% of 100 means only 3 people are open to buying your product at the particular moment. And that 3 people, they might also be seeing another person's product. So maybe they might not go for your own. So if you have a WhatsApp views of 300, so 3% of 300 is 9. Or let me say you have a WhatsApp view of 100, 3% is just 3 people. So it's just 3 people that are ready to buy at that particular moment. Okay, others might buy out of pity, maybe your friends and family, but in order to make more people make more money, you need to let more people to see whatever you are able to offer. That's why I'm showing you this triangle. So anytime you have about 500 people seeing your offer, it's just 3% that are going to buy. So let me get more people to see whatever I'm having to offer. So now after the 3%, they say 6% are open to buying your product, but they are not ready at the moment. 30% are not even thinking about your product. The next 30% are they don't even think they are interested. They don't think they are interested. And the last 30% know they are not interested. They know, oh, this your product, I'm not interested in buying it. So now, what are the ways you are going to use to reach people? I've been talking about reaching people, reaching people. What ways are you going to reach these people? Number one, you can leverage on your existing WhatsApp contacts. You can leverage on your existing WhatsApp contacts. You can tell them, oh, help me repost my products on your status and all of that. But most people do it the wrong way. You watching this video might be doing it the wrong way. By reposting on your telling someone to help you repost, you don't want them to buy immediately. That's not what you want to do. You want to attract people who are interested so that they can buy later. That's what. So now, as I told you, 3% are ready to buy. And after the 3%, there are 6% who are open to it, but they are not ready to buy at the moment. So if you are posting on somebody's status and you want them to buy now, you are losing the remaining 6%. So you have to tell them that if they are interested in seeing more of these products, they should know you. Click on your link or come to your WhatsApp instead of trying to sell to them immediately. I can't fully explain everything in this video because it's a whole lot. I'll be talking about that later in my community. So now the next thing is Facebook advertising. You can advertise your products using Facebook adverts. Yeah, some people call it sponsored adverts. I call it paid ads. I'm running a paid ad. I'm running a paid ad on Facebook. Instagram advertising. You can also use Instagram advertising. You don't need so many followers to make money advertising. You don't need so many followers to make money. I make money from Instagram advertising, but I don't have so many followers. So you having maybe 100 or 20 followers on Instagram doesn't mean you can't make money. Or you having just 50 contacts on WhatsApp doesn't mean you can't make money. There are ways you can build it. And that's why I'm talking about how you can build an audience. Building an audience. So now look at the top successful people you know everywhere. Not just in business. Look at Beyonce, look at Jay-Z, look at Ronaldo, look at Messi. Now let's come to Nigeria here. If you're a Nigerian watching this, look at the celebrities you know. Look at Whiskey. Look at Davido. Look at all these people. Look at Mr. Macaroni. There is one thing in common. All of them have. They all have an audience. They have a fan base. They have supporters. They have followers. People who are loyal to them, who carry them on their head. They have what a loyal fans or supporters. So it's not just in business. To be successful at anything, you need an audience. People who trust you. People who like you. So they carry you on their head. So that's why it's important. It's very, very important. It's vital to build an audience in business. It's very, very important. I've showed you it's not just in business people build an audience. There are audience everywhere. Every successful person, just as I mentioned. That's why it's very important to build an audience. If you want to sell using WhatsApp, Facebook, or Instagram, you have to build an audience. Audience are people that are interested in you or your products or your services. So you build an audience through your content you are putting out. The only way you can build an audience is through your content using the KLT factor. You might have heard this before. I call it what the know, like, and trust factor. The KLT factor. So the only way people are going to know about you on social media is through your content. The only way I know about Mr. Macaroni is through his content. He posts comedy. That's how I know him. Now, the only way you might know about Ronaldo is through his content. He plays football. His talent is what he puts out there. That's why you know him. The reason why you might know Beyonce is through her content, her music. That's why you know her. So you have to put out content in order for people to know you. They have to like you and trust you. Just as I said, you need strangers to make you rich. So, and you have to let them know you and trust you. They have to know you, like, and trust you. So there's a way I used to tell people, for people to pay for your product, they have to know you, like you, and trust you. So now that's the most important thing, which is them knowing you. Again, my billionaire mentor will say this thing. There are two reasons why someone will go out of business. People, number one, people don't know you. That's why you go out of business, because if people don't know you, there's no way they can patronize you. And number two, people have forgotten about you. Number one, people don't know you, and number two, people have forgotten about you. So you have to be keen on letting more people know you. You have to be putting out content on various social media platforms. Let them know whatever you have to offer. Whether you are good at singing, whether you are good at dancing, whether that's why there's TikTok. People showcase their dancing ability on TikTok. Whether you know how to act, whether you know how to sell, whether you know how to plait hair, whether you know how to do makeup, whatever any freaking thing you do, you have to make more people know you. That's why you have to put out content so that they will know, they will do the first thing, they will know you. Now you can also make them like you. They might like you now. If you're a fine boy or a fine girl, people will naturally like you. Now I know some people that always pay for my stuff because they say they like me. They say I'm a fine boy. Me, I don't know that. To me, I'm still I'm still not fine yet. So yeah, that was just by the way. So if you're a fine boy or fine girl, use it to your advantage very, very well. People are ready to pay for your products. So far you are fine, you are attractive, they like you. Now, how do you make people like you? You have to project more of your good abilities. If you know how to sing, post it, let people know you. It's not every time you'll be posting your clothes on WhatsApp. Post your talent. If you are singing and people see nice, you have a nice voice, post it. If you go out on a nice date, maybe with your boyfriend or girlfriend, I don't know, you post it. These are nice things people want to see. You want to see your status and be like, oh God, when something like that, let them like you. It's not every day you are posting market. Or you go and have fun, you go to a nice place, go and have fun. Do you get? So like these are the things you have to do. Let them like you, let them like you, let them like you. And number three, they have to trust you. Now you are living in a current world where people are afraid to trust people because of scam. Because of scam, you might be afraid. You might be interested in somebody's product, but the only reason why you might not pay is because you're afraid maybe they might scam you. So they have to let them trust you. Before I also give money to somebody, I have to trust them that hope they are not scamming you. So you have to portray yourself as someone they can trust so that they can be ready to pay for whatever you have to offer. So number yeah, I'll be talking about how to create engaging contents. Now, as a business person, as an entrepreneur or an intending entrepreneur, you need to put out content. It's only through your content people are going to know you. Without content, people are not going to know you. Do you get? You have to put out content. So put out content. Now, how do you put out content? You follow successful business owners in your niche and get inspiration from their content. So if you are someone that sell wigs, follow successful people that are already selling wigs. What are they doing? What are they doing differently that you have to learn and what execute or implement in your business? Is there something they are doing? Learn it and also implement it. You have to number two, you have to also read more about your product. Now I can't say you should sell me a wig and the only thing you are telling me about the wig is that okay maybe to make me beautiful. That's the only thing. You are not telling me any other thing about it except okay to make me beautiful. Maybe it's fake or not. You are not telling me okay because it has this, it's not fake, and maybe it is going to last longer. It's not wig that will be looking like sponge. It's a strong wig and all of that. So you have to know more about your product. Or let me say, for example, I'm someone that uses my WhatsApp to make money. So if I want to buy a phone and just say, Oga, come buy this phone, or this phone makes sense. You don't know about the phone. You are not telling me anything about the phone that will make me buy that. Okay, for me, because I use a phone or I use WhatsApp to sell, I'm always looking for a phone that is not hanging. That's not hanging. So if you tell me, this phone's RAM is working very well, I'm ready to buy it. That this phone will not hang. You have to tell me more about your product. You have to tell me more about your product. You have to understand it. Now I'm always ready to buy an Android phone than an iPhone because I bought 11 Pro Max earlier and I was using it for my WhatsApp, but it slows my business. It slows my business. So I don't enjoy using the iPhone for business. So if someone tell me, Oga, use this Samsung S22, it makes your business faster, it will not make things lag, your WhatsApp will be going smoothly and all of that. It's something the person knows about the product is going to tell me and I'm going to buy it. So now, apart from knowing more about your product, you have to connect to related real life situations and personal stories to your products. Connect real life situations. Okay, if you sell perfume, connect real life situations. Okay, if your customer says, wow, I went out and once I passed through the crowd, a whole lot of girls were looking at me. They were telling me I smell nice. That's a real life situation. This is something you should let people know. Connect real life situations to your product or your business. Let people know, wow, so this is what this person said about this particular perfume or something like that. They'll be ready to pay for it. So it's not always posting market, posting market. I'm tired of you posting market. That's not what I came to watch on your status. I came on my status to look at what's going on. Maybe there's a fine girl posting on WhatsApp that I came to look on WhatsApp, or there's cruise on WhatsApp. People are making me laugh, and you're always posting back. I'll just mute you, or you're always posting shoe. I'll just mute you. I'm tired. I need to see better things that will make me happy, that will make me laugh. Do you get? So I'll share this secret with you. I call it the two E's. Two E's. Say it with me. Two E's. So people are only going to stay with you. Either you educate them or you entertain them. That's just it. Take it from me. I don't share this with anyone. It's a key I'm giving you. That's why I did not include it in this slide. People will only stay with you when you have what two E's. You are either educating them or you are entertaining them. Now you can look at your celebs. Your celebs are either entertaining you through their comedy, their music, or they're educating you through their inspirational contents they are putting out, or stuff like that. So you are always attracted to people or by celebrities through their content. They are either educating you or they are entertaining you. So that's how you should use it and apply in creating contents for your product or services you are doing. So how do you create engaging contents? I told you that you are going to what? Follow, follow what? successful business owners know more about your product and connect related real life situations to it. So I've come to the end of this webinar. I've come to this end of this webinar. And to make sure this works for you, there are two things you have to do. There are two things you have to do. Now, you can use all this information I give here for free and apply it in starting your own business. Or you can use this information to also take your business to the next level. So you can use the information I give you here for free. Or number two, you join my first million community where you are going to be taught and guided on how you can implement this framework and get results for yourself faster. So you have either of these two options. I've shared this knowledge for you. This is the knowledge I've used to transform my business from scratch to making millions. And you can also use it for free. Or if you want results faster, you want to be guided, you can also join my community where I share all this for you. So the first million community, you might just be hearing it for the first time. What is it about? This is a 4 weeks intensive training plus a 6 weeks accountability program where you are not just going to be taught by me, but my other millionaire friends. So you are not just going to be taught by me, I'll be inviting other of my millionaire friends that are also going to be giving you insights about business, how you can scale from zero to a million. If you have a business and you are not making more money or you just want to get started, we can help you get what we can put you on track. So, but before then, let me just show you some few testimonies of my students, people who have learned from me and are doing very fine. So let me just do it real quick before I can move over. I can move ASAP. So I'll be showing you so you can see my screen. This is my WhatsApp. I'll be opening for you. So I'll be showing you one of my testimonies that you can see my chat. Kudus. I'm opening his chat. So I messaged Kudus yesterday and I was telling him, Kudus, so far since I met you last year, I want you to share your testimony with me. I want you to share your testimony with me. How have I helped your life? How have I impacted you since you have started learning from me? He said, now listening to what Kudus has to say. Okay, boss, thanks for all you say, bro. Right from the beginning, you are a blessing to me for real. Right from the day of the Fast Lane Millionaire, he joined one of my communities, Fast Lane Millionaire. To this present moment, Omo, I'm grateful. I can't even thank you enough. Ever since I have ever since that time, I have made more than I used to. Let me just say over 2 million naira. That's a whole lot of money within a year. It's crazy. Said, bro, thank you very much. You are a prayer point, I swear. So that's something that makes me happy. Seeing someone I've met, Kudus was someone is my best friend's classmate. So he's someone I met that was deep in the trenches. Kudus knew nothing about making money. He was suffering, he was doing his business, and he was not making lots of money from it, even though he was good at what he does, but he was not making money from it. So I was able to help him transform his business to making over 2 million naira within a year. So you see how crazy it is. So now Kudu said, I'm a prayer point, and I'm always glad because I also met someone that transformed my life. That person transformed my life. So I'm always happy when I'm also able to impact people's lives. They say, may God let all people meet enzyme that will lead them to success because you actually did same for me. I am now able to build a physical business. He has built a physical business office for himself with the skills and knowledge he has learned from me. Now, Kudus has an office. Kudus has an office of his own. I don't even have office. He has a whole lot of money. Now, I'm not having an office because I'm still a student and I prioritize doing business online. So, because he's into trad medical, selling medical stuff, a medical consultant in the traditional way, so he has an office for himself now and he's doing very well. He's doing very well. So he said, I'm a prayer point and he has a business and he has built an office for himself. That's applaudable and he makes me happy. Now, apart from that, I still could do is I sent him a voice note. Send me the money. Let me see a screenshot of your bank statement. How much have you been making? Apart from you making 2 million naira, let us see screenshots. So he sent me these four pictures. Now you can look here. You can see this is August. I am zooming in. August. You can see August. We are in just 15 days of August. I record this video on the 15th of August. 15th of August. And you can see 180,000 naira in just 15 days of August. You can see bank payments, people sending him money, 3,000 naira, 14, 9, 20,000, 10,000, 10,000, 3,000. Why? Because he has been able to learn from it. He has been able to transform his business from making peanuts to making a whole lot of money. So this is something you can also do. So now let me show you the next picture. This is July. That was last month. Kudus made 241,000 naira in a month. Now, people working in top places, maybe in the bank, or even doctors, even as a medical student, I learned that some doctors that will graduate and will not even make up to like make about just 250K in a month. And if I can teach you, you are making about 200K, 241,000 naira in a month without graduating, you don't need any job, just with the knowledge and skills I'll be teaching you. Isn't that great? Kudus is making a whole lot of money. Now, July, he made 241,000. Let me show you another one, another picture. This is April. April wasn't that a good month. He made 91,000 naira. And also, let me show you February. He made over 300,000 naira in February alone. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm proud of him. Anytime I see him, he makes me happy. He makes me happy because I knew where he was coming from and now he's doing super great. He's doing super great. So that's the kind of result I also want for you. He sees me today and he thank God. I'm also happy when I see him today. He gives me some of his products for free. Products worth over 10,000 naira. Kudus will just give me for free. I'll be telling him, let me pay. He said, no, bro, you have done a whole lot of things for me. So now that's just for Kudus. Let me also just show you another one real quick. This is Victor. You can see Victor, my mentee. My mentee, Victor. I also met Victor. It's been a whole lot. A long story. When I met Victor, it was 2020. My first business was running an enzyme, a tutorial business. Let me just read this message for you. So now come to this second paragraph. He said I could remember back then in 2020, before I met Enzyme, my amiable mentor, Dr. Enzyme. I only live on a salary of 20,000 in a month, and before I received the money, I would have undergone series of strenuous activities. But on a fateful day, late 2020, I saw Enzyme flyer on Facebook. Being an educational consultant, that was my first business. Things about education, admission, and all of that. So he said my mind clicked with the ad and he messaged me. So to cut the long story short, I followed his updates. He held a fast lane millionaire one. He didn't join. I held a webinar, another community. He didn't join. So but I decided not to join because I was a doubting Thomas. You can see him laughing. But I saw many testimonies after the seminar. I felt bad just because I missed an opportunity. So to God be the glory, he anchored another one, which is the Fast Lane Millionaire 2 around May, which I registered for 5,000 naira. I just gave them for peanuts then. I took a bold step to join the class. So, but one thing I noticed was that if you are in your comfort, it just so long story short, Kudus, no, Victor, I started with no knowledge. He said I started with no knowledge of making money online. But today, with the help of God and my coach, Enzyme, I've generated, if I'm not mistaken, over 2 million naira in less than a year. Victor is just a UI student, a 200 level UI student, University of Ibadan, who has also made over 2 million naira in less than a year. He said, with adequate knowledge and mentorship from me. So I would advise with a brotherly love that if truly you are serious with your finances, follow strictly every instructions Enzyme will be giving, as it will be a starting point to your greatness. That's what he said. I'll read it again. I will advise you with a brotherly love that if you are serious about your finances, follow strictly the instructions Enzyme give you, as it will be your starting point to greatness. I met Victor when he was in the lowest of lows. Today he's pulling crazy amount of money. So listen to him. He said the best is yet to come. Enzyme remains my coach and my mentor because he makes me to have confidence in myself and my smartphone that without me involving in any scam, I can live a comfortable life. So this is I thought, okay, Victor, what how much have you made this August 2022? You can see his screenshot he sent to me. August 2022. This is 15th of August. He even sent me this picture yesterday. He has made over 270,000 naira in short within 14 days. Look at him laughing. Within 14 days of August, over 250K. has come into my account with no stress. Won't you like to follow who no road? So it's telling you, follow me, follow who no road. That's just it. Life not supposed hard. Now you know I'll follow who no road. So that's just it. I'm glad anytime I see this guy, his life has transformed just as the way my life transformed. So he said the best is yet to come. I know very soon we'll be traveling together to enjoy ourselves. And I said, soon, bro, because we are going to do it. So this is just to show you that I've not only used this to make lots of money for myself. As you can see, I was already making millions when I was sharing my bank statement screenshots. I was already making millions in 2021. And now this 2022, my students are already making a whole lot too. So it's not anything new. So this is not anything new at all. It's not anything new at all. You can also make a lot of money. So I've showed you the testimonies. So now here is what you'll be getting. Here is what you'll be getting. Here is what you'll be getting. You'll be when you join the FMC, that's my first millionaire community. This is what you'll be getting now. Our first community starts by September. I don't know when you'll be watching this video, but it's a monthly class, a 4 weeks class plus 6 weeks accountability. So in week one, we'll be teaching you how to make irresistible offers, offers that people are going to be what ready to pay you for without hesitation. They are going to beg you to take their money. So now, if you don't have a business, we are going to give you, if you are someone that doesn't have a business, you are just new, you don't have anything, we are going to give you access to high in demand 5 top selling products that will make people beg you to take their money. So I said in brackets for people who have no products. So if you have nothing doing now, I'll give you these products. They are high top 5 products that you can sell that people are going to beg you to take their money. I've used them and people have paid me for these products. So number two, I also be teaching you. You learn how to turn your products. If you're a business owner, I'll be teaching you how you can turn your products into insane offers. You turn your product, not just product. Your product should be an offer that grabs your customer by the throat and forces them to pay you money without hesitation. They'll see this product and they'll be like, wow, take my money. I really love this because you can create irresistible and insane offers. So number three, I will teach you how to make your prospects feel like they missed out on a lifetime opportunity by not buying from you. I'll make your customers teach you how you can make your first customers feel like, why I not buy this thing? This is something I shouldn't miss. So if you are someone that wants people to pay for your products without hesitation, then you should be ready to learn this thing because it's going to transform your finances. So in week two, I'm going to be teaching you how to build a large list of loyal customers. A large list of loyal customers through content creation and what copywriting. So copywriting. So now I'm going to teach you how to write persuasive words that sell even if you have failed English work. Now we live in a digital age. All of us post content on Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram. It's English we use to what communicate. So I'm going to teach you how you can write persuasive words that are going to convince your customers once they read them and they'll tell you, okay, I'm ready to buy. Going to teach you how to write persuasive content. Two, we are going to teach you how to find content, all the content you need to market your product. So as a business owner, I told you it's not every time you should be posting your market. It's not every day you'll be posting shoe. It's not every day you should be posting clothes. You should be posting other content. So we are going to teach you how to get access to all these contents. Number three, we'll be teaching you the psychology behind building a loyal customer base. Psychology behind building a loyal customer base. In week three, I'll be teaching you how to get tons of leads. Tons of leads means tons of customers. So I'll be teaching you how to get tons of customers, more than you can ever handle. Imagine having customers more than you can ever handle. That's crazy. It means you'll be getting the money you need. There will be customers that will be begging you because there's a whole lot of customers, more than you can handle. I'm going to be teaching you how you can do that with organic and paid traffic. So I'll be inviting some of my friends that are good with this to help you. They're going to teach you social media marketing, how you can get followers and even strangers on your social media to get interest in your products and be ready to pay you. So now I'm talking about letting strangers who don't know you from anywhere, be ready to pay for your products. Now, my best friend knows how to do this a whole lot. He has gotten strangers who has paid for his products within 9 days. Products I'm not talking about a 5k products worth over 50,000 naira. For someone who doesn't know him, they paid him over 50,000 naira for his products within 9 days. You don't know someone, you just met him within 9 days and you're paying over 50k to him. They are going to teach you how to do that. Let strangers pay for your products, because as I said, strangers will make you rich. So number two, we're teaching you organic lead generation, how to generate new customers for your business through content creation and organic reach. Through content creation and organic reach. So number three, we'll be teaching you sponsored ads through Facebook and Instagram, how to use Facebook and Instagram to get quality traffic and engagement through paid advertisements. So now you don't need thousands of followers on Facebook or Instagram before you can run sponsored ads. We'll be teaching you how you can do that. If you have 100 followers, you still can still run ads and let a whole lot of people know about your product. So I'm telling you again, you don't need a business. If you have a business, it will be better for you. If you don't also have a business, we'll help you get a business, a product you can start with, and we do all these things with ease. And week four, we are going to be teaching you sales objection and closing. Sales objection and closing. How to handle customers' objections. Like, I'll get back to you, it's too expensive. If you're a business owner, people should have told you, I'll get back to you. You know, it's a lie, they will not get back to you. So there are things you have to say. If they say they'll get back to you, don't say, okay. No, there are things you have to say. I'll be teaching you how to object, you can attack sales objections like a kung fu master. You can attack sales objections. So if they say, I'll get back to you, there's something you have to say, that you have to tell them, because the reason why they are saying they'll get back to you is because of something. So you have to let them know the reason. So by giving them that response, you'll be teaching you, they'll telling you, oh, the reason why I say I'll get back to you is that, okay, maybe I don't have money, maybe because this is not the type of thing I want. So there's a way you can convince them to tell you what the problem is. And once they tell you, you can give them a different offer, or possibly go on an agreement and they pay for your product. So number two, I'll be teaching you the exact templates that make sales rain heavily for my students. And number three, I'll be teaching you mass persuasion and sales conversion, how to convince people in mass to pay for your products, to convince people in mass to pay for your products. So now, how much are you willing to sacrifice to make your first million? How much are you willing to sacrifice to make your first million? How much? If I charge you 200,000, that's just 20% of a million naira. That's still a steal for you. 20% of a million naira is just 200,000 naira. That means if I charge you 200k and I can help you make five times of your money, 1 million, it's still a steal for you. I'm not charging you that much, but I will not be charging that. I could also easily charge 100,000 naira, which is also a fair bargain. It's also a fair bargain. Imagine paying 100k, making 1 million naira. That's 10 times your money. Even investment will not give you that kind of money. So, but I want to make it affordable. I want to make it affordable, but not for everyone. I'm not looking for everyone. It's not everyone that is going to become a millionaire. That's it. It's not everyone. So I want to make it affordable for the serious minded people. People who want to transform their finances, just like I've done, from trenches to living soft life, just like my students have done. Kudus has done it. Victor has also done it. We'll teach you how you can also go from zero, from scratch, to making a millionaire in your business now, but not only for those who are serious and what they want a change in their finances. You are serious and you want a change in your finances. That is why I'll be charging just 50,500 naira only. 50,000 naira, 500 naira only. That's 50,500 only. But this 50,500 naira, you just pay 40k just to join the community, to get all that we'll be teaching you. And there's also a 10,500 naira, which is the commitment fee. So together is what you becomes the 50,500. But don't worry, You don't have to worry. To be sure that you are going to get results, I want to make sure that this is sure. I'm sure that you are going to make money with what we are going to teach you, because it has worked for a lot of my students. I'll let you pay the money only when you've made your first 100,000 naira. So you have nothing to lose. I'm bearing 100% of the risks. You have no risk at all. You have zero risk. I'm bearing the 100% of the risk. Inviting my millionaire friends, paying some people to come and teach you. I'll be bearing all the risk. So you are only going to pay me when you make your first 100,000 naira. So you are just going to pay the 40,000. So you have no risk at all. Imagine somebody saying, "Come, let me teach you how to make money. When you make money, that's when you pay me." That's crazy. So you have no risk. I bear 100% of the risks. Do you get? Do you get? So you are just going to be paying a 10,500 naira commitment fee, because if I say it just like that, no payment, some people are just going to join. And because they join and did not pay anything, they will not be serious. So you are just going to be paying the 10,500 naira of the commitment fee to join this community, so that you can transform your finances. You are only paying 10,500 naira to stand a chance to transform your finances. If you are tired, if you're like me that was tired of living what a meager life, that you're tired, you couldn't afford the things you want. Sometimes you want to buy the latest sneakers, you want to live the soft life, you also want to buy nice clothes, but your income is not enough, your allowance is not enough. If you were like me and you also want to change your finances, I've also been there, I've struggled and I've been able to do it. That's why I'm willing to help you. I say, no, don't pay me till you make money, but just pay this 10,500 naira to make yourself committed, so that you can start your journey to making your 1 million naira, whether you're a beginner, whether you have a business or not. It can help you transform your finances. So if this is you, you are serious about what? Making lots of money, you are serious about changing your finances, you are serious about achieving those dreams, living the good life you want, then 10,500 naira is the least you can pay to transform your finances. This is something anyone who is serious would jump on without thinking about it, without hesitation. So don't pay me money till you start making your first 100k, just your 10,000 naira to make sure you are committed. This is not what to pay me. I can't teach you how to make 1 million naira and say pay me 10k, but this is just to make sure you are committed. So if this is you, you are ready to transform your finances, then pay 10,500 naira to this Kuda Bank 3 Jibril 202 946 9512. So make payments and send me a DM on WhatsApp. Send me a DM on WhatsApp 0906 749 3296. Or if you want a different account details, you can DM me on WhatsApp and I'll share that with you. So this is something you should jump on right away and I'll get back to you. So after signing up, after making payments, I'm going to give you a direct phone call from me, so I can give you what detailed information. I'm going to call you personally, make time, and I'm going to call you personally and congratulate you for making this decision, and I'm going to give you further information. So currently our first batch is going to start by September 1. So sign up now and I'll see you inside the class. So I wish to see you inside. Hope you enjoy this webinar. So I'll be expecting your DM. Sign up, pay the 10,500 naira, and I'll be expecting your response. Thank you.